Hello, welcome to Rise and Shine Yoga. My name is Jen, and we're going to spend the next 45 minutes together. So I hope you're ready. Hope you have your mat. Hope you have your water. Hope you have any sort of props you think you might want. Pillows, blankets, whatever you want. Always bring more than you think you need, because you may need it, you may not. So let's spend a couple minutes just breathing in nice and deep. If you feel like you're up for alternate nostril breathing, maybe today's the day you do it. What that means with that is you're going to breathe in one nostril and out the other. So you're literally just going to hold one closed while you do the other. So whatever type of breathing you want to do, we're going to spend the next 3 minutes doing it together. Obviously, you can do other things in this time as well. You can do body scans, gratitude lists, anything like that, any other type of breathing you want to do. But that's what we're going to spend the next 3 minutes together, okay? People think people will just like fast forward through this section. Really try to take the time and get yourself mentally ready for our practice. Or just disconnect. Couple more rounds. Wherever you are, just let those arms drop to your side, shoulders back and down. Just push that chest forward. And turn that head to one side. And come through center and the other side. Through center. So let's meet everyone just lying down on the ground, wherever you were doing your centering. Wonderful, great. We're all going to be on the ground now. All right, so we're laying on the ground nice and softly. One leg is out, one leg is in, and we're just going to circle that hip. And switch direction. switch direction. Bring that knee out to the side, drop that hip, open up. So we're doing our tree pose just on the ground, trying to keep both hips on the ground. So this other hip may feel like it's gonna pop up. Actively keep both hips to the ground, even if that means propping up this leg with a blanket or a block or something like that. Hands just on the belly, a few breaths. Take your hand, push that knee back up. And all we're going to do is just lift and lower. So that foot's coming on the ground and then it's lifting up. And now let's lift up and straighten. So lift up, straighten, in and back down. To the best of your ability, of course. And let's keep that leg straight this time, and then just drop it and lift it. And then bring it down. Don't touch the ground yet, and just come out and in. One more. Beautiful. Relax. Just let those hips relax and just let them drop wherever they're going to drop. And feel the difference between side A and side B, because I can definitely feel the difference. All right, let's bring that other knee. Let's do some circles. See if I can remember all that. And switch direction. Let's move around that ankle. The other way. Let's drop that knee to the other side. Remember, both hips are on the ground. Let's take our hands, bring that knee back in. We're just going to lift and lower. So up and down. All right, keep it up, out and in. It's amazing how you don't think your hamstrings are tight, and you do something like this and you realize, whew, they are. Or vice versa. All right, straighten that leg, down and up. And drop them down. If your hands are somewhere else, put them on your hips. Hopefully they should feel a little bit more even now, which is awesome. Let's bring those hands out in front of you, palms facing each other. And we're just going to drop one arm, come back in, and the other arm. Come back in. It's nice and fluid. Usually we're doing this with a weight. Our arms are really stiff, so we can make them nice and fluid and soft today. Now, instead of going directly out to the side, let's kind of go up at an angle, and I'm going to hit my wall, but you can go obviously a little farther back. Let's do one more each side. And you guessed it, of course, forward and down at an angle. One more each side. And release it down. Roll onto the side of your choice. Let's get there nice and slow, no rush. All right, so we're gonna lift that top leg up and just kind of pulse it a little bit, okay? So lift that leg up and we're just gonna pulse for 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bend that knee and push that foot back. This hand can be here for support. One more. Release, straighten that leg out. Let's pulse it again for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that knee, kick it back. And release it down. Take that arm up. Let's do some nice wrist circles. Other way. All right, bring that arm down, bend that elbow, keep that elbow tucked in to your side, and let's open and close. And then release. Let's bring that palm face up and then just do some bicep curls. And then let's lift that elbow, bring it back in. One more. All right, let's switch over to the other side. Nice and easy. You can just turn, you can face the other way. I'm gonna face you all, and I'm gonna drink a little drink of water in the meantime. So take your time, no rush whatsoever. All right, now let's do side number 2. I'm losing my headband. Oh no. All right, we're lifting this leg up. We're pulsing. So let's go for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that knee, kick it back. Straighten that leg and lift and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend that knee and pulse back. Push back. And release, bring that arm up, and let's do some wrist circles. Switch direction. Bring that arm down, bend at the elbow, and let's lift up and back down. So we're staying at that elbow, or keeping that elbow in nice and tight. Straighten that arm up, palm up, bicep curl. And then bring that elbow up and down. Beautiful. Roll onto your belly, wherever you are. And take a couple seconds here just to make sure that you are good to go with dizziness or balance or anything like that. And let's come into tabletop. You ready? All right, so I'm going to do some movement with my cat-cows today. You do not have to follow along. You're more than welcome to. And you're more than welcome to do your own thing. So what I like doing is doing my downward dog, or sorry, my cat-cows in a circle. So I like to kind of come up to my cat or cow, and then to kind of roll it back, and then do the opposite animal back to the center. And then I like to switch it out and do it the other way. So you can do this. You can go forward and back in this direction, or you can just do a regular cat-cow. So whatever you want. We're gonna have about 2 minutes here of cat-cow play. Really taking your time. All right, let's see. Let's check my clock and let us begin. So I'm really getting into the pose, getting into the posture, enjoying the stretch. That's the beauty of a Rise and Shine class, is you have that permission and that time to play. Your body is going to benefit from it. And the beauty of a virtual class is if you don't like this, you do something else. And I will never know. Give me another 30 seconds or so. All right, go through one more variation of what you are doing, and then we're all going to meet in puppy. So pushing those hips back, bringing those forearms on the mat, and bringing that forehead down. Let's keep the right arm up nice and high and bring the left arm down by your shoulder. So we're really stretching out one side of the body. And then switching the other way. Bring back through center, and let's make our way nice and slow to a down dog. Pedaling the feet out as needed, and then coming to stillness. Walking the hands to meet the feet, or the feet to meet the hands, whatever works best for you in your space. Roll it on up. Beautiful. If you need a place for balance, feel free. You're going to be doing a little hip hinging movements on one leg. Okay, so I'm going to face sideways so you can see, but feel free to hold on. My hands are at my waist, or as need be, I'm going to bring that knee up, and I'm going to kick it straight back and back again. So when you're ready, join me. One more. You can touch your foot down at any point in time. All right, same thing, other side. Bring that knee in, kick it back. Bring that knee in and kick it back. Release. Let's bring our feet nice and wide. We're going to do some warrior lunges. We're going to have those hands be on the hips. If you'd like to add arm movement in, you're more than welcome to. We're going to keep it a little low key today. So, foot facing that way, other foot facing this way. Hands on the hips. Holding it in. We're going to hold for count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come in, reset. And 2. We're going to do 5 full total. And up, 2 more. And up. And up. Other way, same thing. So drop it down and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. And up, 1 more. And up. All right, bring both of those feet in, both of those toes are facing out, hands in front. We're just gonna come up and down, just nice little beautiful swan arms. Next time you bring those arms up, keep them behind your head, and bring one elbow down and then the other. These aren't really crunches, even though they will obviously work the torso. I'm just going more for range of motion here. And come back in, bring those arms down. We're gonna lean it forward, just travel those hands down. My hips are going back, and then I'm gonna come on up. 1 more. Travel down, back up. travel down. And back up 2 more times. And come on up. I'll bring those heels in, and I'm going to hold on for balance here. We're going to do tree flossing, I guess you would call it. We're going to do a tree posture, but we're just going to work on just bringing that leg in and out of the pose. So we're not going to hold it there. I've heard this is called nerve flossing, so you're just kind of just going through the range that the body would, just to kind of make sure that everything's nice and get all the kinks out, like flossing your teeth, I guess. But I'm holding on for balance. Is where we're doing more of the motion versus the stability, but if you would like to do without holding on, I'm not going to stop you, feel free. All right, so we're just going to come up and back down. Up, back down. Very ballerina-esque. I'm going to go for 10 here. So believe this is 4, and if it's not 4, it's going to be 4 now. Two more. All right, now we're just going to hold that foot on the ground right next to that ankle. I'm going to now hold on. I'm just going to hold. Shoulders back and down. Release. All right, let's do the other side. I'm going to come over to the other side and do the same thing. Up and back down. Do one more, and then put that foot on the ground right next to that ankle, and hold. Beautiful. And release. Let's kind of stretch out those feet a little bit. And let's work our way back down to the ground. So let's bring those arms up. Back bend. And up. 2 more. Up. Back bend. Up. And up. Back bend. Swing it down. Let that upper body just sway, so you can hold on to your elbows if you'd like. And then release them down, holding on to your feet. Bring your hands to the ground. Feel free to bend your knees generously. And then lean forward and kind of do a little squat so you're on your toes. If your heels can touch the ground here, awesome, go for it. If not, stay on your toes and bring those hands up into a little prayer pose. I'm just going to hold it here for a couple seconds. Big breaths. Take one hand, touch the ground, the other hand touches the ground behind you. Little twist. And then we're going to switch it out. Little twist. Bring both the hands behind you and lower yourself down. Nice and easy. All right, one leg in, one leg out. Give it a big squeeze. These toes are active. And let's do a bigger rotation now that we're here on the floor, nice and stable. Come back to the center. You can draw off that foot or that knee to the side. And let's reach down towards that ankle on the other foot. Let's roll it on up. We're going to switch it out to the other side. All right, have that knee in, other foot is active. And we're twisting. And let's twist the other way. And then come on in. Drop that knee to one side and roll it down towards that ankle. And roll it up. Let's bring those hips in. Open those feet up like a book. And this is a chance to give your feet a little love. Rub your toes or the bottoms of your arches, balls of your foot, whatever it happens to be. But in the meantime, you're sitting up nice and tall and you're leaning forward. So yes, we're giving our feet some love. Yes, we're saying, maybe we need to take time and cut our toenails, whatever it needs to be. But we're also getting a stretch in here too. So multitasking here. All right, so now let's just shift our whole body forward and then lay back, but stay here in this position with your legs. All right, so we're gonna do 10 crunches here. Bring those hands behind the head and let's crunch up nice and easy 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. If you can keep your legs in the same position, we're going to just lift them up. If you can't, you can bring your knees in, lift them up, and then bring them back out. 10 more crunches. So let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Drop those knees. Twist that body. And other way, same thing. Twist again. This time open your arms up to the side. And release and switch it out. Release. Legs are out straight. Bring those arms in. Lower those shoulders. And turn and face that head as far as you can to one side. And other way, same thing. Come back up, right arm up and over. If you want to pull with the other side, feel free, but you don't have to. And the other way. And release, and now we're in our perfect Shavasana spot. Any adjustments you need to make, feel free. start wiggling your fingers and your toes. Bring those arms overhead and give them a big stretch. Especially if you have more room than me. And then bend those knees and roll onto your side. Bring them into a little ball. And use that top arm to push yourself up to a seated position. All right, I would like you to have your feet kind of stacked like mine are. We're gonna sit nice and tall. And I'm gonna bring those legs in front a little bit better. And I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna tuck them in on this side. Then I'm gonna bring them out. And we're just gonna windshield wiper those feet. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, kind of migrating a little bit. 1, bring those knees in, drop that head, give them a squeeze. And then roll it up. Thanks so much for coming to Rise and Shine with me today. Remember, we also have our live classes, REN on Fridays and our Yoga Express on Tuesdays. Maybe I'll see you there one of these days. Have a great day. See you later. Bye.